Hi, I'm Aussie Villa and welcome to episode 91 of Raise the Holt. It's going to be the penultimate episode of our time at Aston Villa, therefore penultimate episode of Raise the Holt. We can't very well call our next club Raise the Holt as the title, but we are 3 games away from invincibility, and hopefully after today we will be 1 game away from invincibility. Today's episode, we haven't missed anything since the last game when we got pegged back really late against Manchester City. You can see their 95th minute John Stone goals. That was not very good for anybody, but today it's Arsenal at home, and they are 3rd in the league. It's Liverpool away, they are 6th. If we can get through this last game at home to Stoke, who are 16th, you kind of fancy us, wouldn't you? But today is the big test. Now, before we get underway, I thought we'd have a quick look. 3 games to go. We're going to be moving on at the end of the year, see what options we have available to us. Anything that's insecure or very insecure at this point, chances are it could become available. So it's Manchester United. I'm not sure we really want to do that. But Watford in the Championship could be interesting. Doncaster in League 1 could be interesting, although they are 23rd, so likely to go to League 2. Plymouth in League 2, yeah, maybe. Fulham, who are likely to be relegated from the Premier League, would we want to potentially look at bringing them back up? Tottenham, again, I'm not sure we really want to do a team that is sort of already established top Premier League. Dundee in Scotland, we only have the English and Scottish leagues loaded up, which is potentially why there's not as many jobs as we would think there could be. There has been talk of going to another league. I'm not sure if I load a league up at this point, if jobs are going to be available or not. So if you do know that, do let me know in the comments. But I'm not convinced. I'm not sure. I'm not convinced. I'm just not sure. But Dundee in Scotland in the Premiership there could be interesting. Nottingham Forest in the Championship. We can see they're likely to go down to League 1, but Nottingham Forest does interest me, I have to say. Northampton, you can see they're League 1 right now, likely to go down to League 2. Similar situation with Peterborough. And of course, Stevenage, if they were to stay in League 2, that could be an interesting one as well. I don't really want to go, I don't think, into the non-leagues. And Spain's insecure, but I'm not convinced that that's going to come up. And if we would even want to do an international job, they can be a little bit big gaps between games in Football Manager. So that's sort of the options of what's available now. Obviously, if someone gets sacked and a coach from, say, picking a club at random here, Dundee United goes and manages Dundee, unlikely, it'd be controversial, but then Dundee United would come up. But they're the jobs right now. I think of those, if it was to come up, I think Nottingham Forest would interest me, as would Plymouth, potentially Watford. It's a good reputation club, though maybe it's a little bit too high for what we're looking for. But let me know in the comments what you think, and we'll start getting our thoughts straight of where we want to go at the end of this season. But for right now, it's Arsenal, and this is the team that we're going with. We're going full strength. We really want to leave. We haven't won the Champions League. We're not going to win the FA Cup, but we really do want to try and do this invincible. So it's Golini in goal, Van Drongelen, Magnanelli, Kone across the back, Mings and Stemenkovic down the wings, Lima and Luis Felipe in midfield. It's the Boo playing in behind Jordan Cameron, the big Aussie target man, the hero for us so many times, and Wilson as well. We're going to give him one more game to see if he can pull it up for us. We have Mosley on the bench, so if Wilson's having another bad game, Mosley will be coming on. Okay, we can see the way Arsenal's lining up. It is sort of their standard formation. We're at Villa Park, though, so hopefully we can take this game to them. Rebrov says encourage the team. Given that we've already won the league, I'm going to try an assertive, we've been on a good run of form, go out there and impress me. I just always feel once the league is won that players seem to clock off, which is natural, isn't it? But let's see how we go here. Come on, boys. Okay, come on. Of course, real life, we have the big playoff second leg coming up tonight, which is, well, tonight if you're watching this when it first comes out at 5 o'clock. Really hoping we can hold on against Middlesbrough. And of course, Mile Jedinak, the great man with the goal in the first leg too. That did bring a smile to my Australian face. All right, let's get this underway. Come on, boys. All right, let's see what comes of this. It looks like it's going to be an Arsenal attack. No, Magnanelli's there. Out to Stemenkovic. Come on, can he get down the line? He's passed in early for Cameron. Cameron back to Luis Felipe. Good little bit of possession. The Boob out to Mings. Come on, Mings. Back post to the big Aussie. Come on, son. Get the cross in. There it is. Jordan Cameron. Oh, he's missed it. He's missed the... Oh, it's an absolute sitter. All right, let's give them a concentrate. Did I hit concentrate? I did hit it. Stemenkovic is on a yellow. We've got off to a good start. Look at this possession. We've had some shots. That chance. Really should have found the back of the net. Let's give them some encouragement. We're doing well here. I just would like to get the goal. Give them some more encouragement. I don't think that last shout of encouragement actually went into the game, which is a little bit frustrating, but I'm sure it didn't make that much of a difference. So it's all Villa so far. We just not getting any, obviously, highlights of significance because we haven't seen any of them. So that's a bit of a snooze fest, isn't it? Adobe Kone's picked up a knock. Just bruised ankle. We might need to look into that. Alright, we'll see if we can still win this. Keep working hard and it'll come. We'll do some individual team talks here. We might sub off Kone because we do have Rodriguez on the bench, who's very good, and then we'll come back for the second half. Okay, so there it is, the sub. We've taken Kone off. We have brought on Raul Rodriguez. He's a Uruguayan international, so we don't lose much there, if anything. Let's see if we can get off to a good start. Is that a free kick? Yeah, it is a free kick. That's okay though. It's a bit too far out, and as we can see, no highlight came of that. Let's give them some more encouragement here. We're not creating too much, which is a little bit disappointing, isn't it? We've been the better team. I don't want another John Stones sting in the tail late goal here that could rob us of this invincible season, which is all we have left, isn't it? It's really disappointing that we're not going to win the FA Cup at Villa. We made, was it one final or two finals? Let's give them a demand more here. I'm wondering if it could be a game. Cameron had that one early chance. Let's try and exploit the flanks and get some crosses in. We have good pace down the wings. See if we can. We know that Cameron's going to beat more people in the air than not, so that works out okay for us. The Boob isn't having his best game, so we might look at taking him off. We might look at bringing Paddy Roberts on. I feel like Patrick Roberts is due. We've been playing him as a winger and he hasn't been playing very well. Telling him he's got the ability, go out there and do it. We deserve to be winning this game, but it's like the Everton game, isn't it? That FA Cup semi-final. We deserve to be winning it. It doesn't mean that we're going to. Give them another concentrate. In the the grand scheme of things, I hate to say that we're hanging on for a 0-0 draw here, but in the invincible season, which is what we have to play for now, 0-0 isn't terrible. I do want to win that because I'd like to get to 100 points. We need a win. Sorry, 2 wins and a draw from our last 3 games to get to the 100. So if we only get a draw here, that does mean we're walking that tightrope. It's a 0-0. It's not a great game for the channel, but it is an unbeaten game, and it comes down, I think, to that Jordan Cameron miss at the start, doesn't it? That wasn't good enough. We should have won that game, but we will move on. We missed the chance to win. That we did. Adobe Kone, it's only a game, was it day or 3, so he'll be back. Liverpool in 7 days' time, and we'll be back momentarily for that. So before we get to Liverpool, this is a little bit of interest, I think, to us. Aston Villa's 50-game unbeaten run. We've cracked the 50 since February 11th, 2023. We are now in May 2024. It's a new Premier League record. We've beaten Arsenal's invincible team. We've beaten their unbeaten run, and now we are 2 games away from becoming officially invincibles ourselves. Okay, here we go. Liverpool away, and of course, if we want to get the 100 points, we have to win this game. 2 games to play, 6 points needed. Obviously, we need 2 wins. This is the team we're sending out at Anfield. It is Golini in goal. It's Mings, it's Van Jongelen, Magnelli, and Stemenkovic across the back. Lima in the halfback role with Dele Alli and Luis Felipe in midfield. It's Hans Daly, it's Callum Mosley providing the width for the big Aussie Jordan Cameron up top. Hopefully he's going to knock in some headers and not put them over the bar like he did against Arsenal. There we go. You can see we're matching up formations more or less. They're slightly more conservative in midfield. And the reason that I've gone for the change of formation here, I just feel like we're really struggling to score right now. Team talk wise, let's go with we've been on a good run lately. We haven't been too bad. It just, penalties have cost us, haven't they? I just feel like we're struggling to score with the 5-3-2, so we're going to go with the extra width and see if that helps us in the goal scoring front. Okay, early goal would settle the nerves here, wouldn't it? The 100 points, I don't know, let me know what you think in the comments. We just saw Man City get 100 points, didn't we, this year in the Premier League, so it would be good to match them, I guess, if they're considered one of the better Premier League teams that there's been. I'd like to think we could get up there as well. Now, this looks like it could be a Liverpool highlight, which is not ideal. Can we get the header? We can. Mings is semi-cleared at Ali's there. Still haven't fully cleared it though. Can we get a foot in there? We can. Well done, Dele Alli. Up to Felipe. He's gone over the top early for hands. Daly. He's got some pace. Can he find a finish? Daly. Oh, it's not quite there. I'm not sure what the keeper's doing, but it's been cleared. But Stemenkovic keeps the pressure on, but that's the end of the highlight. Well, that was decent, wasn't it? That could have been... well, I thought that was going to be a Liverpool shot, but we did really well to defend that. All right, another highlight here. Can we get some pressure on them? Passing it around Cameron up top there, but that's okay. Can we get a foot in here? No, they've still got the ball. Luan. Oh, it's a crunching tackle from Lima. That's looked like it could have been a red card, to be honest, but we'll take it. Stemenkovic just breaking away. That's a poor pass. We might need to give the concentrate shout after this highlight, depending on how it finishes up. Dele Alli again. He is on fire this game. Up just the 4 men around Cameron, so we'll forgive him not winning that header. Coutinho, who's still at Liverpool apparently. That's a nice ball through. Oh, what a save from Golini. All right, let's give this... we can't give it a concentrate yet. We're just not quite at it. We're passing it around us a little bit, and a couple of mistakes like that Stemenkovic pass wasn't great. Can we get that clear? We can. Callum Mosley has pace to burn. Can he launch us on a counter-attack here? He's passed early for Hans Daly. Daly jinking one way, then the other. Out to Tyrone Mings. Can we get a cross in? No, we cannot. That kind of petered out disappointingly, didn't it? Let's give it a concentrate. Mings with an attacking throw. Goes to Lima. Lima across to Dele Alli. Ali's got a lot of men in front of him. He's gone out to Mings. That's not a bad pass. Can Mings find the cross in? He can. It's goal! Jordan Cameron, he missed a sitter against Arsenal, but we've gone to Anfield and they've absolutely gifted us a goal here. The defender, I'm not quite sure what he's tried to do. It just looked like he cleared it straight into Jordan Cameron. Could not miss. Well, we will take that and run. That's a nice goal for us, and that gives us a lead. Now we've got another chance here. Felipe knocks the free kick in for Mosley. Mosley down to Stemenkovic to Conrad Lima. It's a penalty. I'm not sure what has happened there, but we have been given a penalty. Liverpool apparently are not happy. We've got Dele Alli now. We've got a bit of a sketchy record in penalties lately, these last couple of episodes, so I'm very scarred. Though, was it Ali? I think we did score a penalty against Everton, didn't we? So can he hopefully... he can go. That's 2 goals. Oh, it's not a good penalty again. The keeper really should have saved that. I'm getting penalty stress disorder, I think. It's just don't seem to have a reliable penalty taker right now. Right, let's hopefully not go and give them a goal straight back. Stemenkovic. I'm just looking. I think that first goal might have gone down as an own goal. Just looks like up here. No, it's a goal. It's a goal for Cameron. Oh, Cordoba's got down. Can we win the header? We can. What a good header from Ben Drongelen that was. Can we launch a counter-attack now? Cameron's there. He's held that up wonderfully. That's not the best pass out to Mosley. Bit of a hospital pass, but we've got it back. Lima half backing away. Come on, Dele. There's a little bit of space. There's a lot of space in wide areas. They're really congesting the centre of that midfield, aren't they? Can Mosley find a cross? Back post. He can. It's Dele. Goal! I thought that was in. It's hit the inside of the post. That's unlucky. At 3-0, you would have said that was just about game done. Obviously, at 2-0, so you always say it's the most dangerous lead in football. So it's still very much on here. Can we win that? No, not quite. Can we win that one? No, again, not quite. We're just not quite there. Felipe's won that one, though. That wasn't a great pass, or it was well read by Felipe, whichever way you want to look at it. Mosley's down the wing. He's got so much pace. Can he find a cross? He's more of a finisher than a crosser. That's a good one. No, Mosley's done absolutely brilliant there. I was just saying he's more of a finisher than a crosser, but he's put that on Cameron's head. And once again, 3 defenders around him, and Cameron it was really only 2, wasn't it? But just cannot be beaten in the air. That was a wonderful header once again. Oh, how I wish Australia had big Jordan Cameron coming into the World Cup this summer. We might stand a chance of scoring a goal. I'd be happy with a goal, if I'm honest, for the old Socceroos this summer. But there it is, 3-0. That is looking good. We'll just give this a bit of an assertive, don't get complacent. And we'll just tell Mings... Yeah, we'll tell Mings he hasn't been good enough. 6.8 match rating. I feel like he could do better. Everybody else seems motivated and happy, so let's get on back out there. This 4-3-3, it certainly is coming good for us, isn't it, in terms of goals? It maybe a bit of a shame we didn't try it a little bit earlier, but I mean, if we hadn't signed Hans Daly, we wouldn't really have the wingers to do it. You could get away with the Boob out there, you could get away with Paddy Roberts, but even, the fact we have Callum Mosley, who at the start of this season, if you remember, was absolutely banging them in for fun. I mean, he's only a young prospect, so I don't think he's even 20 yet. Maybe he's just turned 20. We can probably see that, can't we? But, even the fact that we've got him out there, 21, he's a little bit older than I thought. He's not really a winger, though, and he's doing a wonderful job for us out there. We just don't quite have the players to play it all the time. All right, so what we'll do here, we'll wait for this highlight, and we might just look to rest one or two. Hands injured daily, we might look to take him off. It's a nice pass back in there for Luis Felipe. He's knocked it in for Dele Alli. Can he turn? No, just taking a touch. This is okay. Patient build-up play. That's a nice pass for Dele Alli. Can we get across here? Can we pounce on that? We can. It's there for Callum. Give Callum a chance and he will score. This was nice. We got a little bit of luck here with this tackle that sort of fell into our path. It's a bit of a lunger from, I'm assuming that's Naby Keita, but Daly's knocked that cross in nicely. Mosley's at the back post, poaching as he does his best. And there we go. So we'll just pause there. 4-0 against Liverpool. This is more like it. We might actually just give Mosley a rest for Paddy Roberts. We'll give Daly a rest for the Boob. And we might leave it at that. We'll just keep a sub up our sleeve. We don't need to go down to 10 men unnecessarily because we've made all our subs. I wish I had Zelo or Josh Crampton on the bench. I actually could have brought them on, but I was a little bit concerned that we might need some attacking changes if we're chasing a game. So I didn't really. I mean, Zelo's an attacking player, but if we wanted to change to the 5-3-2, if this wasn't working, we really needed Paddy Roberts to make sure he covers the wide part of the field and the centre. But against Stoke, we could probably look to have those guys on the bench. Stoke being 16th, we don't want to do a Barcelona, of course, and take a team that isn't as highly rated lightly and then go and lose something like 5-4, but we should do Stoke, surely. Next episode, it's going to be the Invincible season. We're one game away, assuming we don't absolutely collapse here. Well, there's one back, so it's not done yet. This 5-4 could still happen. We might just give him a bit of a concentrate, actually. Oh, no, we can't do that yet. What happened here? This looked also like it was just comfortable playing in front of us. That one pass. They've got Klein in behind us. A striker isn't doing his job. Fernandez has beaten that looks like Magdanelli in the air, and they've pulled one back. But as I said, that's okay because this should be done and dusted. Van Drongelen up to Luis Felipe to the Boob. Boob, nice ball back inside for Ali. He's just passed it into a Liverpool player though. But yeah, so we'll be one game away next episode. It'll be our last game at Villa, unless there's a demand from you guys to stay, but we've pretty much decided that we're leaving. It's a nice pass. Can Stamenkovic get onto that? No, he cannot. Or can he get on? That's a horrible mistake. And Cameron's there, and he's headed it. Here is the ball! That's 5 past Liverpool at Anfield. The Boob is just... What is this defender doing? Dalbert is just... brain exploded. Cameron probably should have scored. The keeper did well to stop it. Probably should have put it over the bar instead of parrying it back in field. But the Boob was there, tapped home, couldn't miss. There's 5 and job done. So yeah, make sure that you come back next episode for the Invincible game of one game away. And of course, let me know what you think too. Where should we go next? We've seen the jobs that are available. I don't really want to drop too far down, but I don't really want to take another Premier League club over. I think I'd like to try and bring somebody up, whether it's from the Championship, from League One, League Two. I start to worry about how much time that leaves us. I'd like to think we could come up a division a season, but that is a big ask. So we start to run into Football Manager 19 coming out and running out of time to do that. But there it is, 20 shots on goal, 16 on target. That is a phenomenal performance. It's not very often you see that sort of conversion rate, but that's really, really good. We'll give that a passionate well done, and we'll move on. 5-star Aston Villa triumph. Wonderful, wonderful stuff. Barcelona after Stemenkovic again. So there it is. There's the league table. 97 points. 1 game to play. A goal difference of 77. How many goals have we scored? We need to go to stages for that, don't we? We have scored 91 goals. So if we can put 9 past Stoke, we're a chance of getting 100 goals. That's probably optimistic. I think we should be aiming for the win, for the 100 points, which would also mean an invincible season. And that, I think, would be a wonderful way to sign off from Aston Villa. So that's it for this episode. If you've enjoyed that, give me a thumbs up. Unless you're a Liverpool fan, you would have to have enjoyed that. If you're new, subscribe. We've got the Invincible game next up, and then a whole new challenge next season with a different club. So make sure you come back for that. Otherwise, as I said, thank you very much for watching. I've been Aussie Villain, and we'll catch you next time, where we will hopefully be crowned the Invincibles. Take care.